Well, hello. Nice to see you this afternoon. Some of you may have read some books or maybe heard him speak even. Tim Keller is the preacher. Well, he's retired, I guess, a few years ago, but was a preacher for a long time at a large, I think they had like 2,400 members or so, church in New York City. I think it's called Redeemer Church. Anyway, he was famous, he wrote books on the speaking circuit and all, but he was at a conference in Washington, D.C., and people were there meeting him, getting him to sign their books and all. And one of the other preachers that came up asked him, I've been meaning to, go by your church sometime when I'm in New York, but where is your church? And Tim looked at him and said, well, what time is it? And of course, the person asking the question thought he hadn't heard the question. He said, no, I said, where is your church? And Tim said, and I said, what time is it? So the man gave up and looked at his watch and said, well, it's about 3 o'clock. And Tim said, oh, okay, 3 o'clock. Well, some of the church is driving a taxi down in New York City. Some of the church about now are getting the second graders ready to go home from PS 77. Some of the church is in the 23rd floor of the Ernst & Young accounting building up on the north side. And some of the church, I think, was doing surgery this afternoon at St. Luke's, that hospital. And the man was kind of frustrated. He said, no, where is your building? And Tim said, oh, the building? Oh, the building is at 150 West 83rd Street. I thought you asked where was my church. I thought of that because that kind of underscores the times that we're in now. Where is the church? It's not at the building, is it? The building is not the church. You are the church. We are the church. And the church is busy. The church is reaching out to the community in many ways. There are many people involved with that. The church is staying connected with each other. Many examples of that, most of them using technology, right? The church continues to serve the community. Our food operations, food pantry continue. More people, surprise, than normal. A lot more are coming by and being served by that. The church has meetings together. I hear of connect group meetings, using Zoom, and we have elders meetings on Zoom even. And so the church is still being the church. And I just wanted to commend each one of you for the part you play in showing Jesus to the world. Because Jesus came, we can make a list, right? But one of the reasons he came was to transform us, to show us how. He made us in his image. How do we become more in his image? How do we have the mind of Christ in us? By doing what he did, by saying what he said, by pointing people to him. And the church at Leander is doing that. And I love you all. I know some of you are having really hard times, out of jobs. We've got several families out of jobs. Let us know if we don't already. We have people that will help. We've got a list, literally. We have a list of people that call us up and say, I can take people to the doctor. I can go get groceries for people. Do you have anyone that, needs help with their rent payment this month? So let us know. And for those of you that are too busy and don't have those problems, just your gift of ministry may be just keeping your family sane during these periods. Encourage your families, encourage each other, build each other up. You are the church. And I love each one of you. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.